Hi, everybody. All of our subscribers that we don't have yet, but we'll work for.
Yet.
I'm James,
I'm Kaylee.
and we have a family of 5. We have our 5-year-old daughter, Riley Ann, 3-year-old daughter, Raylyn, and our 1-year-old son, Uriah. We've been married for 6 years, of August 29th, 2014. We met we met on Facebook through mutual friends, and we dated for a month and a half. And I drove up here to meet her. I live in Salt Lake City, Utah, and she lives here in Kalispell, Montana. And we met in person in Missoula, Montana, when I came up here and crashed my car in Lima, took a bus the rest of the way. And I proposed to her 6 days after we met, and got married in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, because she was 17 and I was 18. And we're here on YouTube to make a channel where we can pretty much vlog and talk about our daily lives, as we have a very big story, and we've came to a point where we want to share that with everybody, so that way we can share the joy and love and happiness that we have between us. This channel will be very
Drama-free?
Yeah, drama-free, adventurous. We do lots of fun things, lots of time.
Family-friendly.
Yep, very family-friendly. And it will be neutral on all basis of conversations.
So, but real.
Yeah, but we'll be real. Like, we'll be butter, not margarine. So, anyways, let's begin with, after we've discussed our channel, we can talk about...
We really have no idea what we're doing, but we will learn and grow.
We'll have more videos with our kids and fun things we do, adventures and trips that we go on. And we have lots of stories from our recent 6 years together since we've had our kids and since we got married. But this right now is just us starting.
Midnight. Our kids are finally asleep.
Yeah. That's probably when we'll do most of our recording by ourselves. When our kids go to bed. When they're awake, we do fun things. We'll record it, put it together, so we can see our whole family's.
We want to do like challenges, pranks, things like that too. That are really fun.
That will help, as us being married, being a couple, and having those alone times and challenges and fun things to do together, can also possibly spark, more romanticness between us and happiness and love that,
we lack.
As people get married and have been together for a while, you start to lose those things.
Have children, yeah.
That's something else. That's another reason why we're going to try and do this. Even if we don't have any viewers or subscribers,
it's fun for us.
Still making fun memories, yeah.
Did you say our age?
I'm 25.
I'm 24, so we're pretty young, but...
And I think over the time as we record, we'll kind of, something comes up in our life and we're at like a misunderstanding, then we'll go back and explain what may have happened or what we have been through to get us to where we are. Like with everything from, well, I shouldn't say that until you get to know us, but...
Don't scare them away yet.
Yeah, right. We're going to start out on YouTube, mainly. If our fan base increases and more people are interested in us, then we'll have possibilities of going to Facebook, maybe Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all this stuff where cool people go, like Justin Bieber. We're really good friends with him. He was just over for dinner. We had mac and cheese with hot dogs. His fave. Canadians, Just kidding. No, but, yeah, so maybe I can, we'll talk. Maybe we can explain what we went through our first year of marriage, where we've lived, some of our stories. We gotta kind of space it out so we keep them interested, because they're probably getting bored. So,
like right now.
Yeah, so after we got married, I came up here. We lived with Loretta. So, I guess we'll explain some names as we go throughout. So, Loretta, which is Katie's mom, we lived with them, and her husband, Jason, her stepdad. We lived with them for about a month, and that was between August to October. And we moved back to Salt Lake City about a month after we met, and after we got married, we moved back to Salt Lake City for a month. I had an old job I got back, and then after we lived there for a little bit, and she was missing her family, so we came back to Montana, and we moved into with our mom Loretta again, and then we got a place at the Bryce in Kalispell, Montana, a little studio apartment. We lived there for a little while, and I think that's where you got conceived, Riley Ann, was it?
Yeah, our oldest.
Yeah. Our oldest daughter was conceived there, and then we had a one-bedroom apartment open up upstairs in the same building, so we moved in there, and we had our daughter Riley Ann at Whitefish, Montana, North Valley, where we lived
Shout
in the
out
Bryce.
to Honey if she ever sees this, the best
Honey
midwife
Wilkinson.
ever.
Yes, she did a really good job, and she's really, really friendly. Takes care of her patients.
Yes, cares
unlike
about
most doctors would.
I did have, off topic, but I did have an OBGYN with Riley Ann up until I was like 5 months pregnant, but no offense to anyone who's an OBGYN, but midwives are just much more hands-on and personal, and that's what we wanted.
Stay focused more on their patients.
Yeah, we need to stay focused on this video because we're getting off topic.
Yeah. So, we're living there, and then we moved to Woodland Avenue, just right down the road a couple blocks.
To a house.
Yep, to a house where we then had our second daughter, Raylyn, and we had her there, and I was a truck driver. I got my Class A CDL license, and I was driving for Kalispell Creamery, and I got a job offer in Salt Lake City for a really good pay, being a truck driver. So we moved back to Salt Lake City and lived with my grandma.
My mom.
Yep, with my mom, Adrian. That's my mom. We lived with her in her house in West Jordan, Utah. And I was working at my job, and I was getting paid really good. So we decided to move into our own apartment, 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, in Olympus Apartments in South Jordan, Utah.
Super nice.
Very beautiful. We were doing really good. And I was working there for about a year when I got a Bullet bike. And, when you're on a Bullet bike, you go fast. So going fast made me lose my license. I got reckless, lost my Class A CDL. So we decided to move back to Montana, where
we had family support and more family support.
Yeah, so we moved back up here, and I was working in restaurants because I had cooked previously, and I got my CDL back a year later, and decided to move back to Salt Lake City because they would say I can get my job back. And
between that time, we had our son.
Yeah. Between that time, yep, we had our son Uriah while we were living here in Hungry Horse. So then we moved back to Salt Lake City to get my job back after I had gotten my CDL back. And because of the reckless on my record, I wasn't able to get my job back. So we decided to move back here after I was working in masonry.
Wait, no, we stayed in Utah for like 4 months, even after they said you couldn't get your job back. Yeah. Trying to make it work there because we were sick and tired of moving back and forth. Yeah. But then they had an earthquake, and that really scared me. And and then COVID hit. And being in a big city, anyone that lives in a city knows it's kind of sketchy because things go down. It's going to get weird. But so, with all that happening, we decided it'd be best to move back to a small town.
And now we're living with her father, Mickey.
Well, it's like a mother-in-law.
Yeah, it's apartment. A little 1-bedroom apartment attachment to his house where we live. And I'm working in masonry as a mason and sometimes hod tending. But it's a really good job, something I can make a life career out of, support the family. And we're looking into getting, renting somewhere bigger this year, and hopefully next year getting into a mortgage and buying our home. So that's also another part of having these followers. You get to watch our life story.
Yeah.
We don't have really much from our past 6 years. We have some pictures and some videos, but most of it's memories. And so now we're going to make these videos so that way we can have people follow us. That way we have something to look back on so we can share our moments in life with you guys.
And our kids and our family.
And you can always go back and watch this. And
James's family lives in Utah, so they probably watch this to see us. And
don't see them too often, so when we go down there and make videos.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, well, it'll be a long journey, lots of time, dedication.
Yeah. But like,
and we'll try and leave the videos very raw. We won't
edit,
filter them and edit them and put in noises when we switch rooms or whatever, cool people do. Actually, we probably will in like a year when we're really cool and famous.
We don't want to be famous. We just want to be successful.
And our story for the day, vasectomy. So, yes, we are young, 25, 23, and we have 3 kids, and my wife, on her last birth, we almost lost her from hemorrhaging, and so that put us into a decision to have more children and risk losing her, or get a vasectomy, the best birth control you can get, and play it safe. And then that way, we can enjoy the 3 kids that we have. We're satisfied with the amount of kids we have and the love we have for them.
Yeah, it's definitely bittersweet, and it's scheduled for a month out. He had his consultation today. And it's real because we are so young. But
big
we started
decision.
Really young too when we started our family.
So if anyone sees this and you know anything about vasectomies, I know some family members who've gone through it. But if you got anything to say about the pain, what to do for the pain, if it is painful, how bad it is, just whatever information you have. Any information we'll be asking from people, and
or
that's nice to get.
Comments.
And one thing for sure, hit that subscribe button, okay? Because that's what everyone says. Like the video, subscribe, comment. Give us comment on here for
give us ideas of what to do.
Videos, pranks, challenges, questions, things that you have to ask from us, things that we should do, things you want to see, what you want to know. Get to know us more.
We're an open book, you guys. Seriously, and
brutally honest.
Yeah, we're not gonna be fake at all.
And so that is us. J and K is our YouTube channel name. James and Kaylee, very simple. Also JK, just kidding. Like pranks and stuff. Alright, well, that wraps it up for our videos. And we say thank you guys for watching.
Yes,
and we really hope you smash that subscribe button and help us get our name out there and get some followers to watch us and a fan base to enjoy our life with us.
Yeah. We were really excited for this journey. It was last minute, like the last 30 minutes we came up with this idea.
Yeah.
So, see what happens.
Hit subscribe. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.